Are you mad? Are you mad, buddy? Are you mad, buddy? You mad, buddy? We don't care about you being mad. We don't care about you being mad. We don't care. Yeah, come on, do it. Come on with it then. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, try me, buddy. Try me. Yeah, try me, buddy. Yeah, try me. Yeah. Trey, he gonna smack me, Trey. He gonna smack me. He said he gonna smack me.
Isaiah, what prompted you to go into the stands?
I'm never gonna be disrespected in any way. My dad taught me at a young age, don't ever let anybody call you out of your name. And it doesn't matter where I am, that's not gonna happen. So when I missed the first free throw and made the second, I'm running back and the fan has both of his middle fingers up and said, "Fuck you, bitch," 3 times. So then the timeout goes and I go in the stands to confront him. I say, "Don't be disrespectful." That calm. Be a man. I'm a man before anything, and be a fan. And his response was, "I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty."
Watch him out. Take it like a man. Watch him out. Watch him out. Take it like that. Watch him out. Talk about it. Be about it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, it's been said that the NBA viewership has been down. Fan interest has, went down quite considerably. And a lot of people kind of attributed that to the style of play and some of the rule changes, how soft the game is, really can't play defense the same. Well, one thing that I didn't hear anyone talking about was the sensitivities of the current players and kind of being at odds with maybe some of the fans that are there that are used to being able to come there and really ridicule the opposing team. Well, once Scottie Pippen says there's been a divide created between the players and the fans that wasn't there during his day. Take a listen here what Scottie Pippen had to say.
It's truly a different game. The players are a lot more sensitive in a sense that they don't want any reaction with the fans. They don't want the fans having any type of camaraderie with them at all. They always feel that fans are a threat, and they have sort of, to me, they have separated themselves. It's the players and it's the fans. And if you say something to me, it better be fucking nice, or I'm gonna have you removed from the arena.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's bad. I think it's bad that players cannot take criticism. I used to love going in the stands and having people call me out of my name.
Yeah, didn't you call out, what's his name, when you dunked on Ewing and you shoved him, and who was on the sideline? Spike, yeah.
Yeah, so I embrace the fans being a part of, getting at me, trying to aggravate me. Now, I don't see that, I don't see how you
Whose fault is that? Is that
aggravate
Adam Silver that accepts it? Because that comes from the top. Like, kids can cry and say anything, but father and mother can say, no, toughen up.
I can't say where that come from, but I can say that the game misses that. They miss that irritating fan. They miss that heckler that was irritating you and caused you to miss your free throws.
Yeah.
Those are things that, were a part of the game when I played.
Now, let me start by saying it's nothing new for people to talk about the style of play in comparison when they play together, especially, veteran players. And that goes beyond, that's in every sport. Heck, Tom Brady was talking about things wrong with the NFL, and I'm like, dude, you were just there. You ain't been retired that long. So everything that's going on now was going on when you was playing. So, it's almost like you play the game, you step away from it. Now, I can assure you there are vast differences in the game from now in the 2020s to how they were even in the 2000s. From the 2000s to the 90s, 90s to 80s. It's a different style of play. It's referee different. The calls are different. What is allowed is so much different. So, to some degree, I understand what Scottie Pippen is actually saying. Here's my thing with that. I mean, how much should the players tolerate, as far as personal attacks? Now, just playing devil's advocate to Scottie, I mean, someone just openly saying disrespectful things. And mind you, this isn't off in the stands like the NFL with football players, where you can't hardly hear them. They're just yelling. The people around them is more of a nuisance to them than players on the field. In the NBA, a big difference between them, the MLB, the NFL, hockey, any of that, is that you are right there. Like, you have to sometimes go over to take the ball out, and the player, the people that are there watching the game have to move their feet out the way. So you hear everything. I'm not sure that if fans were closer to an NFL sideline or an MLB baseball field, that it wouldn't be those same interactions, okay? Now, that's me playing devil's advocate. Now, this is me agreeing with Scottie on some points. The players seem to be much more sensitive for things that it's not really threatening. It's not like they said anything. Like if somebody calls you, out your name in the sense of saying you sorry. I mean, that's, they call you, a sorry behind, it's like, what are you gonna do? I mean, that's what they're supposed. That's what they paid their ticket to say to you. You're not on their team. So I do believe now, should you be hitting players, dumping popcorn on them, drinks? I mean, obviously not. Then whatever the player does, I'm one that I'm not mad at Ron Artest for hopping up and going and doing what he did. But at the same time, if fans are just yelling out things to get you off your square, that's part of being a professional too. That's part of it being professional too. And we've seen it with various players. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, just a few to name. I mean, they have had open clashes with fans, sometimes getting them removed and sometimes going up and getting in their face. I remember Isaiah Thomas. I mean, here's the thing. These fans don't know you, for one. So they're just trying to do anything to throw you off their game, throw you off your game. And what I used to like is when some of the greats used to hear that, they used to go off. And then once they go off on the court, then they turn to the fan that's been heckling, that maybe the fan didn't even know that they heard them because they didn't react. And they turned to them and said, "You did this." I've seen that. I've seen Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. I mean, they had fun with it. It's almost like they laugh because they know it's nothing personal. If I had on their jersey, they be yelling at some other dude playing us. That's just what it is. Do you not think your fans yell at the opposing team the exact same way? That's just what it is. Let me know what y'all think, man. I tend to agree with Scottie for the most part. But I do understand in an NBA arena that there should be some limits as far as being a distraction and an issue with fellow fans around you, because you shouldn't just be able to say anything. But as long as it's, just trash talk to a player, then I don't have a problem with it. Let me know what y'all think. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Peace.